points in the game.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Wade against Stevenson. Outside Dang. Here's Bosch. Bell-time pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Heat lead by 5.
Well, that shot keeps them at 100% from the field this quarter.
Outside, Walker. Stevenson with a clean look. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Cole. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Let's take a look at some of the numbers last year for Al Jefferson. 9th in rebounding, and he became a real offensive threat, one of the top 15 scorers in the game.
And, you know, in terms of his rebounds per game, Steve, it was really a special season for him. He was a tough, physical player on the low block.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition. So far in the game for Cole, 9 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And that may not be the first thing people notice about his performance, but those are important points nonetheless.
Charlotte making a switch here. Neal's checked in, and then for Miami, Danny Granger is checked in for Bosch. And it's Chalmers in for Dwayne Wade. And both free throws good for Cole. Hornets trail by 7. Outside, Walker. He dishes it to Jefferson. Jefferson setting the pick for Henderson. And it's Miami with the rebound. Tang's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Miami Heat, a terrific organization from top down, and one thing you notice with these top teams, there's so much continuity. We talk about that consistent continuity, so important. From the coaches to the front office, they know who they are, what they're about, and how to put players in position to win the ultimate prize.
Chalmers passes to Granger. Stolen by Henderson. Outside, Walker. And he makes good on the layup. Walker's got 14 points for the game.
And when you look at the Heat, they say they're a development team because of luxury taxes and the like. The Heat have to find players with upside and coach them up. We saw that last year with Greg Oden and Michael Beasley.
And here we go with Henderson. And finished off by Walker.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Here's Dang. Easy layup after coming off the pick. Dang's got his second bucket of the night. And even Clark, with the departure of LeBron this past offseason, you saw many free agents still look to play for the Heat. They're definitely doing something right there.
Yeah, you know, they lost LeBron, who went home, but it wasn't an easy decision for LeBron. Bosch decided to stay, and they had several other free agents go out of their way to play in Miami. You know, back in college, Kemba Walker led UConn to the 2011 NCAA championship and was the Final Four most outstanding player that season. Nice to see a winner like him back in the playoffs last season.
And he makes the first. And guys, Walker far and away the leading scorer for UConn in their title run. Last season, second on the Cats in scoring after Al Jefferson. Steve, can he be a distributor as well, do you think?
I think so. You know, he's not an elite playmaker, but for this team, he's needed as a scorer. So he has to find that balance. He's certainly capable of making plays for others.
No good on the second free throw. The Heat came into last season looking to three-peat, and anything less would have been a disappointment.
Yeah, well, you could see that they were focusing on the playoffs last year. The Bobcats didn't really stand a chance against them in round one. It was easy picking for the Heat.
Here's Napier. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 4 on the clock. And Dang, here we go. Danny Granger, the bucket on the assist by Dang. And the Heat lead by 6.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Well, to get back to the Heat last year, a lot of teams in the conference didn't really look to be in the same ballpark as Miami in terms of playoff hunger.
Jefferson's shot is off. The Heat leading by 6. Here's Napier. Outside Dang. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
You know, the Heat did breeze through to the finals, but the three-peat just was not in the cards after they fell to the Spurs. Terrific run nonetheless. 4 consecutive NBA Finals to championships. And quite honestly, who knows how things could have gone if the air conditioning didn't fail or any other twist in that epic series. That air conditioning went down in game 1, folks, if you didn't recall that, but it wasn't anything about air conditioning. The Spurs were super hot and well-oiled and highly motivated. They wanted that trophy.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, the Miami Heat, top 2 in the league in offensive efficiency over the last 2 years. Coach Spoelstra has said they learned a lot from their 2011 finals loss, saying it was essential for us to utilize more movement, especially off the ball, and to move the ball more. Less isolation. We coined it pace and space. Guys, that hasn't changed.
Even without LeBron, Doris, they have personnel to score. Thanks. Here's Neal. 6 points for him. Here's Jefferson. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Napier. Outside Dang. Right side Dang. Can't get it to go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Williams. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Back to Walker. It's Henderson on the wing. Williams for 3. Again, the miss by Williams.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he is gone ice cold here.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
Some changes for Charlotte. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Gerald Henderson. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Kemba Walker. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Roberts. He has 5. Jefferson dishes to Neal. And Roberts kicks to Neal. Jefferson a screen on Chalmers. And stolen by Chalmers. Here's Napier. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time. And the Heat lead by 8. 1:39 left in the third. Here's Roberts. Now the dish to Williams. Shot to stop the drought, and the layup is good. Williams has got his first points of the night. The Heat leading by 6. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Here's Granger. Drills the baseline jumper. Granger's got 4 this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Here's Roberts. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Roberts. Misses the 3. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Dishes to Granger. Pass to Napier. Launches it. Al Jefferson grabs the miss. Hornets trail by 8. 30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Screen by Jefferson. And Neal kicks to Jefferson. Breaks it off the glass. Jefferson's got 16 points.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Here's Napier. Over in the corner, Chalmers. Here's Granger. And the wing jumper offline.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Heat out front. They're up by 6. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway.
Next Tuesday night, November 11th, Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers go up against Zach Randolph and the Memphis Grizzlies. Be there.
And here are the Heat now. They've led by as many as 11 points. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Nick Roberts at the 4 with Bosch at center. Wade out on the wing with Granger. And it's Napier in at the point. Now here's Wade. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
Well, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
Here's Napier. Wade outside. Bosch, that's the pick for Wade. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Here's Roberts. Pick by Williams. Williams, a screen on Granger. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Roberts. Shot clock at 5. Stevenson dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Roberts. Off target from outside.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trick. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see they recognize that, Clark. I mean, they are not going to give him that look.
Now here's Bosch. Here's Napier. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist. Bosch has got 3 assists in the game.
The entire defense was frozen footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Here's Roberts. He feeds it to Stevenson. Stevenson left side.
Well, breakthrough season for Lance Stevenson, the former second-round pick out of Cincinnati. He was an all-star candidate. Did not make it, but was really close. Improved in just about every category as well.
It's been a solid outing for Stevenson. 15 points and 2 rejections.
You know, he's been so good at both ends of the floor, guys, but what's impressed me the most is his offensive performance.
I don't know, Steve. I think the work he's done defensively has been pretty impressive, too.
Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for the Hornets. Kemba Walker comes in for Brian Roberts. And Miami also making a switch. Cole's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Boy, their struggles at the line this half really starting to haunt them. You just cannot afford to miss free throws. It's like skipping breakfast. At some point in time, it's going to come back to hurt you.
Wade kicks to Granger. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Hornets trail by 7. And here's Walker. Kicks it to Stevenson. Back to Walker. Fires from deep. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot.